Anybody is watching, I'll be right there, just getting everything set up. Hey guys, how is everybody? Hope everybody is doing okay. Where is my other chat? There it is. Okay. Welcome to this rendition of Monday Musings. Ta-da! What is going on? How are you? How is everybody? Hopefully, like I said, welcome to today's Monday Musings, talking about paranormal chat. Let me figure out what the hell I'm doing here. If you would like to come up and discuss some of the stories, please feel free to let me know, and I will definitely get you up here. Oh, this is going to be weird. I need another monitor. My goodness. Okay. Anyway, on today's Monday Musings, we're going to talk a little bit about some paranormal news going on, get your take on some things, see what's going on with you. Hope all is well. I'm just going to go ahead and get started after I have a sip of my coffee. Just got up a little bit ago, so I'm not awake yet. So trying to function is like, what? You want me to do what? But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I don't see that anybody's in here right now, but we'll get started. And if you want to see the videos or the news articles I'm doing before, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this out. Hit the replay and watch the news from the beginning, I guess. All right, so the first one up we are going to talk about is this whole ball lightning. Some of you guys might have seen it. on Facebook. It's been going around, I noticed. Um, but yeah, is it ball lightning or not? Let's see if it comes up. There it is. Is that ball lightning or not? Paranormal activity, electronic phenomenons, ball lightning, or something else? Now, I watched this video and I can't tell you what it is because it does look like something that would be called ball lightning. I've never seen ball lightning, so I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to look like. I mean, the only time I ever tried to research ball lightning was basically Brown Mountains in Kentucky because apparently the lights that they see there at night it's mostly ball lightning, but I'm not sure. I've never really actually seen it for myself in live, real time. So this comes from, hey, Miss Carrie, how you doing? So this comes from Higgy Pop, and this is a video circulating online. Appears to show a strange ball of lightning passing over a railroad track. But is it really lightning? Or is it unexplained paranormal phenomena? As it passes over the metal tracks, and we'll take a look at this video, it does look like it's walking, like it's a spirit coming out of the woods. But what do you guys think? Here's the video. Let me go ahead and make that big. Well, or bigger. Let's see if we can do it this way. So you guys can actually see it good. Let me make sure it's working. There we go. So this is the video of this ball lightning, and what do you guys think? Let's go ahead and play it. Oh, wow, Miss Carrie, that's interesting. That is pretty neat. I bet it was kind of freaky. I bet. That's wild. So, what do you guys think? Do you think it's ball lightning or do you think it's another? I mean, it's weird that it's giving off a camera flare. I mean, it's bright, whatever the hell it is. But I've never seen ball lightning, so I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? So you've seen it looping around in that, but yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think. If you think that's spear lightning or ball lightning, um, or do you think it's paranormal? What would cause lightning? You think it's something paranormal, Carrie? It definitely could be. You know, what I'm looking at is just what makes ball lightning do that? Like stay in that centrifugal, you know, sphere. But yeah, it's kind of strange. Not gonna lie. Like I said, I've never seen ball lightning angelic. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of what happens when I walk under street lamps when I'm pissed. That's what I picture is happening in my head. That, you know, the lights go out and, you know, I'm striking it with something or something. But yeah, I thought that video was interesting and it's very cool. If it is ball lightning, it's very cool that somebody caught it. Whatever it was freaking bright because it had those lens flares on there. And it was definitely bright, you know. And it's pretty cool. Either way, it's pretty freaking cool, I think. But angelic, I could see that. I mean, hey, you never ever know. So I found this, the next thing that I was going to share, and I suddenly forgot how to share my screen here, um, is this, yeah, it's just really cool. So La Llorona, they're asking, did they capture it on film? That's, I guess, her. Now, this is a, I'll just read it. It's from Unexplained Mysteries. An eerie video clip of a legendary wailing ghost of Latin American folklore has recently appeared online. The footage, which has been picked up by numerous Spanish languages news outlet, was reportedly filmed in Cordoba, Colombia, and shows a female figure at the top of the large tree. The woman appears to be moving her arms around as though dancing or performing some sort of ritual. In the background, a dog can be heard howling mournfully over and over. See, I'm not awake yet. My mouth is not working. Little seems to be known about the circumstances surrounding the video. However, some have declared the mystery of to be the figure of La Llorona, an infamous wailing ghost. See, to me, it looks like she's in the top of the trees, but apparently that's like a hill or something up there. I don't know. But the story goes on that after catching her husband with another woman, Llorona drowned her two sons in a river before drowning herself. She was subsequently refused entry to heaven until she found the souls of her children, and thus was doomed to walk the earth, wailing in anguish and torment. Some say that the ghost has ever been known to kidnap, even been known to kidnap and drown other children as well. Wow, Carrie. Okay. So it's definitely a legend, but it really happened, correct? Like the story of Llorona. Like when did it? Do you know when it came into being? Because this doesn't say. Okay, it is at the top of trees. I just read that last part. Why is there a woman dancing around the top of the tree? Okay, all right. See, I like getting information. That's why I like doing these because I get the more information I get, the more, I know. So let's go ahead. I'll play this for you. Be careful if you have your headphones on or whatnot. There is a dog howling, and I'm not sure how loud it's going to be. So yeah, that's kind of freaky if she's up there in the trees. You know what I mean? I mean, like I said, when I first saw the video, I thought it was trees. Um, but I didn't know. I didn't know if there was a. Hey Zach, how you doing, hon? Thank you, thank you. Um, when I first saw this, I thought it was treetops, and then I'm like, well, maybe it's a hill or something, just a bushy hill. You know what I mean? But so if it's top of treetops, yeah, that's kind of freaky. That's kind of freaky. And the way the dogs are howling like something's not right, that's kind of crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, she could be anywhere looking for her kids, definitely. So, I mean, yeah, if that's definitely treetops, that's freaky because nobody's supposed to be up there. Nobody has that, support. All right, so on to the next story. And yeah, if anybody wants to pop up here and talk about these, definitely let me know and I'll share the link. So the next story that I found was they think they captured a ghost at a Scottish castle. Now I was going to actually share this out. I've been sick all weekend. That's why there was no freaky news Friday. I actually called in yesterday. Feeling much better though. Everything's good. But I was gonna share this for Freaky News Friday, and I just thought I passed on it last week. I was gonna do it, and then this week, like I said, I got sick. So yeah, yeah, it was a good video. That was a really good video. And it's definitely a little bit freaky. But so anyway, they thought they captured a spirit of a ghost in a window, and let me go ahead and share this, and you guys will see that. Yeah, it does look like a wrong one. There we go. She's in like period clothing, like what a maid would wear. So, ghost photographed in historic Scottish castle. Drew McAdam has been visiting Edmund's Laurestein Castle when he captured a figure in the window. So, and here's the where he captured it from. It almost looks like, I don't know, it must be his film quality or when they blew it up a little bit because it almost looks like a painting. But anyway, this is a popular tourist destination. The historic 16th century tower has long had a reputation for being haunted, with visitors to the property reporting sightings of ghostly figures wandering its corridors and the sound of disembodied footsteps echoing the stairwells in the small hours of the morning. Now, one man believes that he's captured concrete evidence of the castle's otherworldly inhabitants after snapping a photograph of something unusual during a visit in the grounds on January 4th. It was locked and bolted, and the custodian had switched the alarm system motion when he arrived and unlocked the place. So he knows there is nobody in there. The alarms wasn't going off, the doors were locked. On bringing them up on my computer, I was going to edit them a bit, but noticed the strangest thing, a figure at one of the windows, who I swear was not there when I arrived. I have not edited this photo in any way. It's exactly as it came off the camera. Sure enough, the photograph in question does show a woman standing in the window, clear as day. Now, say that what you want, but that figure at the window, they are not wearing modern clothing. And you definitely can tell that. I mean, you can see that's old attire, old maid attire, it looks like. Those are the rest of the pictures. I can't pull them up, unfortunately. So, what do you guys think? Do you think that? I mean, that's a clear capture. That is a clear capture. Like, and you know what she's doing. She's looking out the window, maybe starting her day. Yeah, it's crazy. Here, let me see if I can blow it up a little bit for you guys. I'll put it on full screen. Hold on one second. Oh, it's not gonna. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can do this. I can do that. I mean, that's a clear picture. She looks like she's writing or looking. I mean, I wonder if she's like, if it is a spirit, if she's looking at him holding a camera or what. He said these came off the. I mean, is she looking at it like, what is that thing? Do you know what I mean? Because if she's not from modern times, then she's not going to know what the hell that is. But I mean, that's a good capture. That's a good capture. She looks like she's even got a little like shawl on or something. Maybe nope. Maybe that's the apron. But I mean, there's no transparency at all in there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, what the hell is that gadget? What is that thing? Why is it pointing towards the house? But I mean, there's no transparency at all. She's pixelated with the picture. Doesn't it look like a painting to you? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's a clear cut picture. Clear cut picture. Hold on one sec. I'm just checking everything. You would not call and make a fool out of yourself, Carrie. Oh, okay. I call it okay. I can understand that. That would so be me. That would so be me. Okay, so the next thing that I have on the list coming up. Okay. I noticed the whole thing, how parents feel about this. Um, did I share? Because I remember talking about my doll. Did I share about the talking Elsa doll? I did talk about that, didn't I? Oh, I did it in the video freaky news. What the hell? You and me, Miss Carrie. You and me. I have 2 feet too. So we'll go ahead and we'll get into the haunted places around the world. We have, yeah, I thought I talked about it because I remember talking about the doll that my daughter had. That's haunted Elsa doll. Well, mine wasn't Elsa doll, but mine was just a generic plastic doll. But so we'll go ahead and we'll talk about today's top haunted restaurants. Let's go ahead and bring that up. So, if you get hungry, and want to do an investigation, apparently these famous haunted restaurants are around the world. Well, these are the states. But anyway, the first one is Muriel's, Louisiana. Muriel's, it's in Louisiana, is one of the most famous haunted restaurants full of history. Situated in a culture epicenter of New Orleans, Muriel's is the restaurant we start our most haunted restaurants list with. Compared to most restaurants these days, Muriel's has a really long history as it was originally founded in 1718. That is a long time ago. Muriel's is believed to be haunted by a previous owner of the restaurant, Pierre Antoine Leparte Jordan. He even has his own reserved table every night, which is set by staff with bread, cutlery, and wine. Pierre allegedly died in the restaurant in 1814 after losing a game of poker. Ugh. Why does everybody die of poker back then trying to cheat and shit? Since then, many guests and staff have reported sightings of the former owner. I swear I want to go eat at a haunted restaurant. I really do. I mean, the restaurant here, obviously, because it's in the hotel, is haunted. But I mean, Eddie's told me some things about ladles falling off the floor and things gone missing. But I don't know, I guess when you live here and you just get used to it. I don't know. The second haunted restaurant in history is Scarlett O'Hara's in Florida. And let me know if any of you guys have ever visited any of these. A haunted restaurants, as haunted restaurants go, the restaurant is listed in the National Directory of Haunted Places. You may have guessed that this place has quite a haunted history. Many believe that the place is haunted by a man who built the restaurant, a man called George Coley. If stories are to be believed, the founder of the restaurant died in the bathtub right after his fiancee left with another man. Ruthless bitch. Damn. Since then, George's spirit is spotted at the restaurant's ghost bar. Another one is Pugin's Porch in South Carolina. South Carolina is already known for frequent paranormal activity. Yet it would be easy to miss this haunted restaurant if you did not know where to look. Built as a Victorian home back in 1888, this restaurant also comes with a rather sad story. According to a local Charleston legend, the owner who commissioned the home in 1888 had a dog called Pugin. However, the owner would leave the loyal canine behind, and Pugin would die shortly after. Oh. Today, it's believed that the ghost of the dog is still haunting the place. In fact, the restaurant was named in his honor. Unfortunately, the tragic history of Pugin's Porch does not stop with the abandoned canine. The woman who owned the restaurant in the 1900s, Zoe St. Armand, allegedly lost her mind when she lost her sister. Shortly afterwards, she died after falling downstairs within the home. Locals say that Zoe still haunts the house to this day and is in search of her sister. Well, you know, I wonder if it has something to do with the loss, like the dog, lost its owner, and I don't know. It's the way of my mind. And she lost her sister, and they both went. Well, she went mad, but the dog died afterwards, and she died after she lost her sister. Heartbreak. I don't know. The next one is White Horse Tavern in Rhode Island. Most people are already familiar with White Horse Tavern, as it's the oldest tavern in the United States. Eventually, such a long history is also accompanied by plenty of stories, including a rather gruesome story of murder. All locals of Newport know the story that surrounds the White House Tavern. It is said that two men stopped at the White Horse Tavern in search of a room in 1720s. By the next morning, one of the men was found dead by the fireplace and the other disappeared. Wonder what happened there. Someone who had visited the tavern claimed that the ghost of the former visitor is still sitting by the fireplace. Dun dun dun. Lemp Mansion Restaurant and Inn in Missouri. Well, Lemp Mansion, yeah, that's a well-known name. Some locations have have a creepy look naturally, and this certainly applies to Lemp Mansion Restaurant in Missouri. Being an old Victorian mansion that has been prime investigative ground for paranormal investigations in the past, it is no surprise that the mansion made our list. The current owners of Lamp Mansion Restaurant and Inn have embraced its paranormal history and currently offer ghost tours. Visitors who have reported weird voices and figures. No explanations has ever been found. And despite the fact that guests are already leaving feeling creeped out, Lamp Mansion Restaurant and Inn is still one of the most popular venues in St. Louis. Yeah. That's what it is. You know what? That's what it is. I'm gonna everybody's doing these roadhouse grills and everything, on like not the Travel Channel. Well, the Travel Channel, but there's other ones that go around tasting restaurants. We should get a group of people and go around tasting haunted restaurants. Go taste testing at haunted restaurants. What do you think? You up for it? I would so good do it. Long as the ghosts ain't poisoning food, we're good. I'll taste test shit. I'll run there. We'll just go to haunted restaurants. The next restaurant is Brenner's Restaurant in Louisiana. Let's head back to Louisiana for another haunted restaurant in New Orleans. All right, Carrie. Yeah. This time we're dealing with some strange ghosts because their backstories are almost too crazy to be believed. One of the ghosts that are said to be haunting Brennan's is that of former chef Paul Blanche. Upon his death in 1977, he was buried with the restaurant's menu as well as a fork and knife across his chest. His passion for the restaurant is said to be the reason why he still keeps an eye on the kitchen. Not only the kitchen is haunted at Brennan's, though, because the wine cellar is the home of a sommelier called, I don't know what that is, called Herman Funk. According to witnesses, he likes to clink the bottles for no apparent reasons. Well, Succotash, Missouri. Traveling back to Missouri, this time to Kansas City. We pay a visit to Succotash. I hope I'm saying that right. It looks like Succotash, like the Succotash Yeet. Oh. Originally a saloon with the name Dutch Hill Bar and Grill, guests regularly smell cigars when they visit the restaurant. However, there isn't never a cigar in sight. It is believed that the smell is left by a man called Radar, who was known to frequent the old saloon with his favorite cigarillo cigars. See, that's where I'm kind of conflicted, though, because those cigar smells, when it comes to wood in that, they bury in those woods, in the wood. You know what I mean? Not so much with cigarettes. I mean, cigarettes linger for a long time, but cigars, for some reason, that smell just stays in the wood for some reason. Like, I mean, same with pipe tobacco. My dad smoked cigars and pipe tobacco. And, like, growing up, my father, like I said, my father went in the nursing home when I was 12. But growing up, I could still smell that cigar and that pipe tobacco burning. Not burning, but just the odor of it. So, I mean, it definitely could be. I'm not disclosing it or disapproving of it, disproving it. You know what I mean? God, I need to wake up. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. It's been a rough, couple days. But anyway, yeah, I would definitely go for some, haunted restaurant road trip. Hey, that's a good name for it anyway. Haunted restaurant road trip. All right, so the next one is Stone Public in Massachusetts. Another restaurant with tragic and morbid history is Stone Public House in Massachusetts. In 1845, the owner of the public house, John Stone, allegedly killed one of the guests and buried him down in the basement. There were allegedly several witnesses to the crime who are still stuck haunting the place. According to the witnesses, they love to make a mess and cause regular mischief. Right? Food and ghost. Why? I mean, what could you ask for more? That would be awesome. Beardsley Castle in New York. I've actually heard of Beardsley Castle. We end our overview with arguably one of the best known haunted restaurants, The story of Beardsley Castle even gained commercial known for when it was featured on Ghost Hunters. That's probably where I know it from. The makers of the show would even claim they managed to spot some spirits. As is usually the case with most haunted locations, Beardsley Castle has a bloody and sad history. One story states that several Native Americans were killed in the venue in the 1700s, and another story states that a former owner who passed away is still haunting the place. Not a bad place, not a bad looking place. So there was some honorable mentions. There is Moon River Brewing Company, of course, in Georgia. The Whitney in Michigan. Old Town Pizza, which is scary because we have an Old Town buffet, not Old Town buffet, Old Town diner here. But this is in Oregon. And the Twisted Vine in Connecticut. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make me up a list and see where everything is, and see if we can't figure out something on how to do that. Oh no, where's my other? Hold on one second. Okay, we got rid of that. Okay. The last item on my list today is a paranormal device I've heard of in the past, but I've never tried it out. And I just might go ahead and I might buy it and test it out and see what happens. Right? Why not? So it's called the Eagly Wheel. Have you guys heard of it? So the Eagly Wheel is just this little wheel. That's all it is. And it claims to be a bioenergy and life energy meter device. And it also can, somebody used this, and I can't remember who the hell it was. I remember seeing a video on this. It might have been Huff Paranormal. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. But somebody did a video on it, where it could help, like display your telekinetic. Was it Huff Paranormal? Abilities. So these people think it's a scam, but let's go ahead and go to the website and show you what it's about. It says, still the brain makes things move. The paranormal phenomenon of moving or rotating objects with the power of thoughts cannot be found in physical textbooks or journals. However, it must be familiar to those who dedicate the time to study of paranormal activities. Some scientists think that paranormal phenomenon can reduce the physical effects already known. Generally, they suspect that it to be thermal movement. So it's kind of go on the thing, kind of like the theory that I believe that if you get a crowd of believers in one room, you can manifest stuff happening. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking this is all about as reading it. But intensive exact studies and control experiments have undoubtedly proven that this paranormal phenomenon cannot be caused by magnetic, electric, or heat effects. This is quite clear in the case when someone has a VQ vitality value over 200%, because the paranormal phenomenon occurs when even if the hand is covered with the glove. And I believe what they're talking about, and I could be wrong, But I believe they're talking about, you ever see that experiment where they put a fake hand, and you can't see me. Oh yeah, you can. So they put a fake hand in your real hand, and they go ahead and they put a board in between it, and then they touch the fake hand. But because you can see them touching that fake hand, you feel it on your other hand. I don't know if you ever guys know what the hell I'm talking about. But so anyway, this Eagly meter will produce also a more complicated, more sensitive version, more substantial for medical use and for measuring paranormal activities. So apparently, it's just really easy to move. Oh, I thought they had more pictures. It's more easy to move. This is what it looks like. It just comes. It's a wheel in a box. But why not test it out, right? See what happens. If it's easy to move, but yeah, I think I'm going to test it out. I'm going to buy it and test it out, and we'll do it live here. I mean, I don't think I have any telekinetic abilities, but if there's a spirit in the house, maybe they can move it a little bit or something. Something. Why not? And whoever, you know, to you guys watching now and whoever watches this later, if there is like new products, I know this isn't new. Because I remember seeing it a while ago. But if you guys know new products and that, and I'll try to test them out. I'll try my best to test them out. So these guys over here anyway think that this is a scam. The premium version is $189. This is only $50. I mean, that's a lot of money, but you know, I'd like to test it out just to see. But I think you're right. I think it was Huff Paranormal. I know I've seen it somewhere. So it comes in a nice little presentation box. It had a metal base, so it's a little nicer than a tacky piece of plastic I was expecting. But it's very overpriced for what it was. I was surprised by how light and flimsy the wheel itself is. But of course, that's the secret to the device operation. Well, it's got to be, because, I mean, we're not good unless you're Uri Geller and can bend spoons with your mind. You're not moving stuff with your mind that good. You might do is like one of my friends. She swears to God she called me up paranoid one night and made me come down to her house because she scared herself. She swear to God that she had a what the hell was it? Was it a lily? I don't know. She had a flower in a vase, and she swears to God that she made that thing rise, and enough to where, and I can she was really freaked out about it. I mean, I had to literally walk down to her house because she didn't want to be alone. She freaked herself out that bad. So I mean, she's like, I didn't levitate a lot, it's just a little bit, but it was enough to freak me out. I'm like, okay, I'll stay with you. And that's me, of course. I wanted to go, we'll do it again, but she was so scared. I didn't want to push her. But so they say the problem with the wheel is that it's so light and easy to make the wheel spin that it's prone to false positive. The airflow created just by walking past it can cause it to spin. See, that's what I'm scared about. And they even said like breathing. So I'm going to have to see if I can put it like in the living room and will it to move, or see if I don't know. We'll figure it out. Obviously you can't use it outdoors because the breeze will cause it to spin. The life energy is supposed to make it spin. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Now we know warm air and how warm and cold air is. Because they're saying like some people cup it in their hands to make it, but we know that when warm air and cold air combine, it does. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna get it and do it. But so yeah, we can use it as a trigger option, or a trigger object. But it's something, I mean, why not? Why not get it? Why not try, right? Why not try it out? What's it going to hurt? I'll figure out how I can do it. So what do you guys think? You think I should get it and try it out? I mean, we'll figure it out. See, maybe I'll put it in the other room and see if, obviously see if any spirits. I'll put my full spectrum camera on it so we can see if anything moves around it or anything like that. Figure it out. I don't know how long it'll take to get here. I get paid on Wednesday, so hopefully. When's the first? First this Saturday, so yeah, I'll probably get paid Wednesday. So I'll order it then, and we'll see what happens. Why not? And look around, or if you're in like some streams or something, ask around of new and not pricey, not real pricey. I can't do real pricey, but my hours got cut, so I can't do a pricey. But if there's any new experiments or anything like that, I love doing stuff like that. I want to test it out myself. I'm still gonna do the SD spirit box. We're gonna go down to the other room and do it. The other night, Eddie wanted to do it, but I wasn't in the mood. I was just like, I want to go to bed. But we're definitely going to take the SD spirit box or the SD experiment down to the other room. Actually, my coworker said he'd go with Eddie because Eddie was like, I'm not going down there alone to do this, being blindfolded. So my coworker's like, I'll go with you. I'll sit there. And he goes, I'm not going to lie. If I get freaked out, I might run away, but So we're still going to do that. I got a couple more experiments that I'm looking into that I might want to try. But I'm always up for new experiences and new equipment, new experiments, that we can try out here live on stream. Why not? Why not? I'm scared of bears out there. Otherwise, I'd be out there in the field doing this. But yeah, I look forward to it. That concludes Monday's Musings Paranormal Talk. I hope you all had a good time. I hope you liked the stories that I picked for this week. And yeah, of course, I'll be back here tomorrow with tarot readings, tarot, whatever. And I hope you guys will join me. All right. Thank you all for coming in, Carrie, Zach. Y'all make my streams so much better. You really do. And I appreciate every one of you for watching this. And yeah, take care, everybody. Take care, Miss Carrie. It was good seeing ya. Don't fall on your treadmill, please. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming in. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Until tomorrow, take care, guys.